2013 BMW 335i. They call it the N55 because it has a single turbo. Some had twin turbos. This one does not. But oil leaks are the concern on this thing. Oil filter housing, already did it. Valve cover gasket. Then there was an oil pan gasket leak. That right there was leaking. And the oil pan has been removed. That's why I have this engine holder on. And that's why that subframe is sitting over there. But even after finding those leaks, turns out there's a more important leak that I didn't quite see at first. And the reason I didn't see it is because you can't see it. There's no room to see anything. So let me show you a little bit of what I found here. This is the water pump. So this is the thermostat. Of course, how are you going to see? So I had a water leak right over here. Couldn't quite tell. Thought it was from the pump. But I told the guy, I said, I have to take all this stuff off. So thermostat housing had to come off. Didn't come off that easy. Water pump, it had to come off. And once I had this water pump off, I could see right away the water leak was from this lower hose right here that goes to the water pump. Electric water pump, big plug right there. And the reason that was leaking is because the hose has been covered with oil. This hose right here, lower hose, is covered in oil. And why is it covered in oil, you would say? Well, maybe it was coming from one of these pressurized oil hoses, or the return hose, possibly. No, turns out, if you look a little deeper, like right up inside of there, this is the turbo outlet. This is the turbo right here, turbo housing right here. This is the turbo outlet. And it's got a really odd, very oddball connection. It works on, basically it just pushes against this housing of the turbo on the outlet. And that's the only thing that keeps it in. They even have a little stud here. I guess maybe they were thinking about something to hold it in and they changed their mind. But anyway, the turbo is blowing oil. So that means, you know, it needs a turbo. And it was also leaking from the intercooler right here. The intercooler hose is right to the side of that. So both of those were blowing oil enough to saturate this hose and make it leak. Water, as well as, of course, oil was going right in a plane right here. So everything in this area was leaking. So one of the many leaks that this thing has. But, you know, a new turbo will fix this. That's the problem.